Chatterbox is like one of those tech companies that make memes or buzzworthy items to get clicks, you know, like a BuzzFeed or something of that nature, or TMZ, I guess, type area. It's one of those things where we're not really reporting on news. We're just trying to get as much entertainment and content out, and really, I guess, just flood people's eyes with pictures of cats and pizza. Michael is excellent as a tech bro. He nails it. By the end of him shooting, I hated him. It's not true. He's an excellent actor, and it was fun to learn from him. But he nailed this role. You could tell there was people that he drew from in his real life that he knew. But we all know those type of people. You know, they're more they're just narcissistic egomaniacs who aren't into anything but making tech and trying to make money. And if it doesn't matter if they're like curing cancer or delivering pizzas, they don't care. They just want money. You know, it's all around San Francisco. That's why you see a bunch of like 60-year-old men with 30-year-old wives. Social media in general and technology it's let us kind of escape our real lives, and sometimes that's positive if you need that, if you're going through certain traumas and deals. I've been there, but then there's people who refuse to take responsibility for what's going on in their life, and they'd rather continue to make this false life on the internet, whether it's through Insta or whatever, where you can talk to them normally and they're just like, hi, how are you doing? And then they whip out their phone and they're like, it's your girl, and you're like, that's not how you live. That's not how you live. You're a regular person. And it's turned people to where like everyone wants to be like a celebrity and everybody wants to be an influencer and getting free stuff, and we're just all kind of addicted to it. And I'm not saying that as a person who's above it. I am highly addicted to my phone. I was reading the script and going through this movie and I was like, ooh, it's making good points, but it has not stopped me from constantly looking at my phone and getting mad at people from when they tweet mean things about my comedy. Phil starts off as probably like the best case of a person who is just completely letting his life be ran by technology. He's lived in San Francisco for a long time, but he doesn't know how to get around. He doesn't even know how to get to his job without his phone telling him the route, you know? And he doesn't know how to order his food. He doesn't know how to do anything on his own. He's so overrun by technology that eventually when Jexi comes into his life, she just takes over his life, and he has to learn to disconnect from meeting new friends and meeting a new girl, and it just kind of teaches him to live a real life, and that sometimes that means disconnecting from your phone. It doesn't mean that you never have your phone, but sometimes you just gotta go out there, be in the wilderness, try new things, be uncomfortable. Supportive is the best word I can use for them, because they don't make you feel bad if you had a bad take. They're just like, hey, good job. How about we try it this way? And they're just really open to us changing the lines and really putting it in our words, and so that the characters seem more true to us. And that's really rare, I think, especially for people who are both directing and writing, to have that type of selflessness. A lot of people really want you to stick to their words as if it's the gospel, and I think they're more about like, hey, we're going to get the best product if we let you be you a little bit and trust you, and that's why we hired you. And so I really appreciate that, and I don't take it for granted. I think what people will take away from this movie is the chance to really look in on themselves and see how reliant they are on technology, and maybe they're disconnected from the world around them, their coworkers, their neighbors, their friends, and maybe it'll help them spend more time with them. Oh, you know, they don't need to buy the next new app or gadget, and maybe they need to connect with the people around them.